It's time for one of my most anticipated reads of the year, Fearless. This may be a day before the release because I may have committed a reading sin and found it ahead of time and bought it because I couldn't wait anymore. But I have it in my hands and I'm so excited to start reading it because it is quite literally everything that I have been thinking about for the last 2 weeks. It doesn't help that Lauren Roberts does not stop posting teasers of this book because it's making me go kind of insane because I have absolutely no clue what's going to happen in this book. All I know is I'm most probably going to sob. If you couldn't tell, I really like this series. To make it more clear, look at my UK editions. We have Powerless. Ooh. We have Powerful. Ah. And we have Reckless. And Fearless has dispatched and it's on its way, and I'm hoping before I post this reading vlog, I'm going to receive it so I can show the pretty in pink version. To make it even better, these are the dust jackets for the UK editions. Powerless. Powerful, which made me want to cry. I miss her. And Reckless, which is so pretty. Oh my god. And then because Walmart just happened to be the place closest to me that I decided to check first for Fearless. I didn't know that the Fearless edition had a Walmart exclusive artwork in it. And when I tell you I checked the inside, jaw-dropping. This might be my favorite out of all of them. Oh my god. This book is gonna destroy me. I would like to point out that in the back of Powerless, it says, "Mark my words, Prince, I will be your undoing." In the back of Reckless, it says, "You promised to be in my undoing, so prove it." In the back of Fearless, it says, "Forever my undoing." Kai, answer the man that you are. This book is gonna destroy me. So I'm gonna be doing a spoiler-free Fearless reading vlog, and I'm terrified. For those fearless enough to follow their heart. Give me a second. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. I am reading. Oh. What? Okay. First of all, I'm an idiot and I just realized they're standing. But look at them. And second, we know about the O on her collarbone. Can we just appreciate this? Can we just, it's the exact same. This is not an epiphany. I'm just noticing the obvious and I'm appreciating it. I don't like how this is starting and we're immediately in Kai's point of view. And I know my heart's about to just... Ever since Lauren posted the whole like 4 lies and 1 truth thing, I have been anxious. Anxious because if Kai dies, I go. If Kai dies, I die. I have pinpointed one truth, and it is we did get a new point of view, and I am so very grateful for it. If you don't want to know what the point of view is, I'm gonna tell you anyways. It's Edric. I didn't even know that was his name. If you know who Edric is, then you're probably okay knowing what the point of view was. If you don't know who Edric is, you're welcome. I didn't spoil anything. Very interesting chapter. I don't like feeling soft spot for bad people, but it's making me second guess some stuff. I don't think he is a good person, but poor guy. He had a heart once. You're kidding me. I don't know why I thought doing this was gonna be a good idea because I seem to be atrocious. I got the book early. I did. I'm only 22% into the book. It's so bad that I've been reading all day. I only got 22% in, and like I had to like retouch my makeup and everything. And I thought I was gonna finish it today. Oh my god. But it's okay, because that's usually what happens when I start a book. I'm super slow, kind of falling asleep. It started off good, don't get me wrong, at all. But now I can tell it's about to get juicy. Now it's about to get really, really juicy and probably really, really concerning. So I think I'm gonna be able to pick up speed, because right now it says that I have 10 hours left in the book. It is 3 p.m. That means I will be here until about 2 in the morning. So I'm really hoping. We get games again. We get games again. I'm not gonna explain, but I love me a fantasy book with games, as awful as they are. Things are getting frisky. I told you it was gonna pick up. I love the way that she's like such a strong female main character, and she refuses to crumble for anybody, even her betrothed, but will not fail to crumble for Kai. If they're not endgame Lauren. You know what's something I'm so damn weak to? Saying their full name. I don't think that's a trope, but I'm making it a trope. Saying their full name when they only call them by their nickname. I worry about you, Malachi. Babes! You cannot just drop his government name on me like that and expect me to be fine when you're not together! Bro! I'm okay. Okay. The sound of his full name has those gray eyes fluttering closed. Oh my god. They're gonna be the death of me. If you don't like any quotes, skip past this part of the vlog. Nothing has ever tasted as sweet as the silent promise on his lips. You are my inevitable. The kiss deepens, and with it a plea with each press of my mouth. I love you. I tell him in the sigh he drops from my lips, in every slow caress across my skin, in every pounding beat of the heart that belongs to him. I love you. He smells of pine and spice and long nights under the willow. I love you. He tastes like a secret I wish to scream, a word on the tip of my tongue that will never be mine to utter. So I say his name instead, as if I could claim him so easily, as if I'm not thinking of the 3 damning words when I say it. I love you. Oh my god! Oh, I'm gonna cry. This chapter was so good. If you want to know what chapter it is, I don't know what chapter it is. Chapter 20. Chapter 20. Things together. Oh, that's not good. And I have theories that would be really bad if they were true. Hear me out. What if Peyton is Kit's sister? Yeah. This is why I don't analyze my books. We have mention of Mac and Adina. Oh, you know what else I love? Drunk ball scenes. I love drunk ball scenes in fantasy books. And let me tell you, we are drinking tonight! I sure hope they don't do anything reckless, if you will. Aha! I dirtied my sweater. I don't like how prominent this so-called personified death is. I'm scared. I am scared that death keeps showing up and being mentioned since chapter 1. Chapter 1, I'm halfway in the book. And he's a bigger character than Kid at this point. I'm scared. Kai is so perfect. He brought her honey. Adina. I feel like this entire book is just Powerful Part 2, where I'm just sad that she is dead. I don't think I can ever win with them. Said, maybe I should distance myself from this distraction. Maybe you should. Fine. Fine. It is enemies to lovers to enemies to lovers to enemies, and I'm never gonna be okay, and she's marrying his brother. I can't do this. I think I'm onto something. You're not letting me please have my moment. If you don't want to hear a theory, because if I'm right, I may ruin the series for you. But I have to say it, and I know this is no spoilers, so either skip this part, or if you're 50% into the book, watch this part. I think Peyton is engaged to her brother. I think we have some incest going on here. But they're royalty, so I think I'm right. I think I'm right. Don't ask what's on my face. It's toothpaste. We have the 3 B's that every ruler in Ilia has to embody. We have bravery, we have benevolence, and we have brutality. And I really think that the way that Peyton should prove her brutality is by killing Blair. I think that would be the most beneficial. To show the type of ruler she could be and kill her. Please. She's picking wedding flowers. All I am saying is if she was marrying Kai, she would be picking poppies. How symbolic would that be? How cute would that be? Can we just imagine it, because it doesn't seem like she's gonna be marrying Kai. But a wedding with poppies. It's mad. It's mad. She was my A, but she was his Dina. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. They complete each other. But they couldn't complete her, let me tell you. Chapter 40. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, but also, oh my god, Peyton. Oh my god. Oh. I don't know if this is good or not, but yes! I will have you know that I am absolutely the best person on this app. Because the way that chapter 42 ended, and I was reading it last night in bed, and I put my Kindle away so I could film my reaction to chapter 43 because of how atrocious it was, took so much sheer will. And I have been thinking about it all night and all morning. 1, it better be worth it, and 2, you're welcome for showing you my suffering and waiting until I could get back in front of this camera to show it to you. Chapter 43. If you're watching this after reading Fearless, just know that Benevolence is giving me ACOTAR flashbacks. That feels really, really niche, but it makes sense, and I'm not liking where I'm seeing this going, especially after seeing Lauren Roberts' teaser post. I'm freaking out. You know what makes me sick? All of this is happening, and 2.5 seconds ago, I had highlighted this. My duty may be to the king, but my heart is wherever you are. It is in the palm of your hands, the pad of your thumb. So if you leave, I will follow. If you stay, I will bow. Because there has never been a moment when you did not own the only piece of me that mattered. Loving you made me matter. I'm over this. I'm over this. This is not confirmed, but we're talking about another wielder. And if it's Mac! She better not have pulled this shit. She better not have pulled this shit. It's just a theory. I'm in the Costco parking lot. No. I hate Lauren. It was the best she could have done, and I hate her. Freaking awful. These last 4 chapters have been awful. I'm appalled. I'm baffled. I hate her so much. I got a coffee to drown my sorrows. Bon apple teeth. That willow tree, I'm going to plant it in my backyard, but with a lower death count. See you in the stars. A king left his mark upon my heart, and now I will leave mine across his kingdom. Bars! This girl's got bars. This girl deserves to rule this kingdom. I don't want her to marry Kit, but she is a queen. I see a reckless sort of fearlessness, a power that swells from her vibrant soul. You spit those titles. She hit every single one. Almost. I make it better. I see a reckless sort of fearlessness, a powerless. Let me write the next book. About an hour left. But let me tell you, Lauren Roberts said rent is due because this is a masterpiece. The twist that this woman has pulled, the turns that we have taken. Oh my God. I don't even want to know how this ends. I'm confused. I will say, I'm not liking the parallels I'm seeing between Peyton, Kit, and Kai and the past, the chapters of the past. Lauren said this would be a bittersweet ending, and I sure hope it's not what I think it's gonna be. They're too similar. heart a little bit. Just no kit with one T. Wait a second. I don't think I'm gonna get over this. I'm gonna reread. Well, this was mid. I feel like I'm at loss of words. I am at loss for words. This might have been one of the greatest endings I've ever read, but I also feel like I got stabs in the chest. Like some people. Am I right? The only way I can recap this is a masterpiece. I was completely invested during the first half, and then during the second half, I felt like I was getting abused. And then in the last 2 chapters, I felt like I was getting my soul ripped out of me. Because what do you mean that this is over? All I'm gonna say is that last, like, that epilogue was a different form of cruelty that I don't think I've ever experienced in my life. I just can't believe it's over. I just can't believe that that's just the ending of the story. When she said bittersweet, she meant bittersweet. She meant bittersweet, because could I have thought of a better ending? No. Am I hurt? Yeah. Wow. Don't ever trash Powerless in front of me, ever. If you're gonna take anything from this video, it's gonna be that you're gonna read Powerless for the first time. Or the second or the third, because I might do a reread after this because I'm hurting. This one, Lauren Roberts, this one hurted. That's the end. And I will say, forever my undoing. And I'll see you in the stars.